First thing I'm going to do is look at Sergey, because I was, I want to know. They did a great job in Season 2. You know that? Season 1, Dragunov, I don't know if you remember, but I didn't even like him. I thought he was boring as hell. But in Season 2, they made him really fun. They gave him some really cool moves that are good in the neutral. And good moves in the neutral is what he really needed, because he had 2 moves that were so good in the neutral that none of the other moves mattered. Down 2 and running 2.
Thank you.
Did you guys see the trailer? They put out a trailer too. It has all kinds of information. Like they're gonna do, for online players, they're gonna do a stats type of a thing where you can see how well you sidestep and how strong your whatever is.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It says like, yeah, I mean, to me it's fuck online as well, but people like online, and that is a useful tool for, it's not nothing. It's something, And the type of information it has things like successful combo damage, like punishment damage. So it shows like how well you punish things, and stats that you would think a game that is taken seriously on a competitive level, you would think the game would show that kind of stuff. Logically, But
thank you.
Guessies? Yeah, you get the point. So Sergey Dragunov. 1 3 2 1 plus 2 and 1 3. What is this? Forward 2. Oh, that's the throw, not the cancel. So they're talking about the throw, which is, this is forward 2. This is forward 2 1 plus 2. It converts the mid attack into a high throw, right? So they're talking about this throw. You can also do it from here, right? So it says increased range of the attack. So I guess this throw has more range. Who gives a shit? 214. 214. Okay, you can delay this. This is actually, you would think this is no good, right? And it's not great, but the other option is a high. So you have 213, that's a high. 214, that's a low, right? And so that's not a mix-up, obviously, because ducking will beat both. But there is the player sometimes wants the low parry, right? So they're going to go for the low parry, and you can delay the third hit. So at times, they'll stand and fuck up the timing, and it's a good, like, pocket sand kill type of a move. You feel me? So that's the relevance of the move. Let's see what they changed. Change the attack startup from, what's this say? Attack startup from frame 23 to 22. So that must mean that this third hit is faster? Who gives a shit?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, nice change. What are they fucking smoking over there? What the hell kind of a change is that? The dumbest change. Maybe it's got some, that's the type of thing that maybe you're wrong when you think about that. Because what if it has some kind of significance that we don't know about, right? Like something, that one change could change something. I don't know. Anyway, shut the fuck up. This one is crazy. It's 3-1, right? So this is a pickup kind of move where you will pick them up off the ground and continue a combo. It's like it recovers quickly. So it's like a floater kind of a move. You can also do it off of a low parry. This change, woo! It says it is now possible to shift to sneak with 3-1 down forward. What's sneak? Sneak is crouch dash. Another move that can shift to sneak is forward 3. They added this in Tekken Tag 2. That addition made this character so sick. That forward 3 allows you to do all kinds of shit. And now he can do that off of 3-1. Which means he's going to get way more combo options. He's just going to become way more versatile. Because you no longer have to do 3-1 and then a jab afterwards. Like this. You don't have to do that anymore. You could just do 3-1 and then crouch dash afterwards. You see? So, nice shit. Also, offensively, that might have some Who knows? I don't know. This move changed so much when they gave it that. This move was fucking garbage before. This move, forward 3, this move was trash. Literally useless. I mean, not literally. Figuratively useless. And it got so much better when they added this. It became a monster. So this might become a monster too. Just saying. We were at forward 4, down 4. So remember I said new move? That's not the new move. Forward 4, down 4, that's not the new move. That move says change the attack startup from 26 to 25 frames. So this is talking about this second hit. This low, which is the same as this low. Or similar. Not exactly, but similar. It's a similar change, is what I mean. So whatever. Next caller. Down to change frame advantage upon hit from -1 to 0. That's a nerf. That's sweet. That's fucking sweet, dude. That's sweet. Alright. Down 2 is a really good move, and they made it 1 frame better on, you know, that's good. Why is that good? Because you have while standing 4, that's 11 frames, right? But if you are at -1, it becomes 12 frames with a trade, right? So that's like a issue. A lot of things will trade with that, and you know, it's just better to have 0. It's gonna be sweet. Nice. Down to 0 instead of -1 on hit. Keep in mind that's his best move. Anyway. Let's see here. Down 3, 4. First hit. Down 3, 4? Am I looking at the right move? Yeah, that's it. Change the frame advantage when blocked from -16 to 14 frames. This low became safe. Not safe. Safer. It used to be launch punishable. But there's a second hit. If you do the second hit and they try to launch punish you, it's going to interrupt them. So this by itself is now -14 instead of 16, if these patch notes are correct. I think I have to just mention that it's possible that this is all wrong as well. I mean, there's nothing that makes this any more or less official than the last one that was wrong, because this is all from TekkenWorldTour.com. So we're over here doing our homework, but whoever the fuck was in charge of doing this job didn't do their homework. So let me just say I'm putting that on your permanent review, and we can continue.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Down 3, 4. Change the frame advantage on hit from -4 to -3. Slightly improved. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. Decrease the distance. So that's bad. That means that they're going to be closer on block. Changed. This is for the second hit. Changed attack startup from 28 to 27. Well, in this case, I think that it's valuable. 28 to 27 means that the gap between the two moves is going to be smaller. So the number of moves that they could interrupt this with is going to be far less. Between the cheeks. That's nice. That's nice.
Thank you.
And the first hit by itself is also improved. The thing that makes this move useful, it seems like a shitty move, right? And it is. But for wake-ups, this is one of your most reliable ground-hitting moves. It has such good range, and it also hits side roll. It has a nice big hitbox on the ground. So this move is used a lot more than it may seem for wake-ups. And if you're going to use it for wake-ups, and your wake-up plan fails, you need to be ready to know what the move does. So, yeah, I think that that's valuable overall. Good change. Let's see here. Down 3, 4. Back 2, 1, 3. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. That's probably the third hit. So they can punish this easier on block, I guess. Back 4-3. Increase the range of the attack. They probably fixed this issue. You see how this has been there since Tekken 6. Look at this. This is old. Notice how Kazuya's character moves a little bit. This move can push him back, but not hit him. You see that? They're fixing that problem. It's a very old problem. This is like, he's had this forever. Dragunov players have accepted it because this move is so fucking good. It's so good. It's one of his better moves, right? So good. Wall splat. Mix up with this. You can end in crouch. So good. They gave it some range, so it doesn't do that. Nice. Okay. Back 4-3. Let's see here. Quarter circle forward 4. That's this move. On hit, it turns into an attack throw that has an extension. Overall, it's kind of whatever. It's safe on block, but, you know, it's kind of whatever. The thing is, though, this move sometimes will come out if you fuck up a combo and do it wrong. So that's one thing that, you know, it will happen in combos.
Thank you.
And the reason I bring that up is it says change opponent's behavior when hit in midair. So, those cases where you do an Ares combo and you fuck up the cancel, and instead of getting what you want, which is something like this, except it hits, you get what you don't want, something like this. But now it changes the air, you know, behavior, which could be good or bad. I don't know what that does. Maybe it flips. Maybe it's a wall carry. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, that's a change. But there's another note here. It says change the damage from 25 to 23. So this move got nerfed in damage. The first hit went from 25 to 23, which means those cases where you have a combo. Man, this TV does have lag, right? What the hell? I feel like this TV... I have another TV that's perfect, but I figured we're doing patch notes, so I don't give a fuck about that. I was too lazy to plug it in. I have this system selector, but I don't want to figure out how to plug that in. It has so many plugs, Jesus, and buttons. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's see here. Running 2, the classic.
Thank you.
The classic, running 2. So this is gonna go over well with the crowd. Change the advantage when blocked from +5 to +6. So you're telling me they buffed his 2 best moves? That's sick. That's tight. Shorten the recovery time after the move hits by 1 frame. That's also sick. What does that mean? That means that you're going to have 1 additional frame to either wake them up if they rolled, or if it counter hit, you're going to have 1 additional frame to recover and do your combo. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good to me. What did he say? Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. Perhaps that also opens up combo possibilities. Because if you give 1 additional frame of recovery, remove a frame of recovery from a launcher, that's going to give you 1 more frame of opportunity to do combos. So, very interesting. Let's see here. While standing 1-3, enable the move to cause a wall bounce if it hits. That is nice. Damn, so Dragunov got buffed. That's nice. Okay, so right now in Season 2, Dragunov's only wall bounce move is this one, while standing 3. And it's good, it's safe, and you get combos and shit. But now, while standing 1-3, does the same thing. It's gonna probably knock back further as well, just like that. Instead of that type of a knockback. Why is that good? Well, if you block, imagine this situation. we're at the wall, and I'm waking the opponent up, and I happen to block a low get-up kick.
Thank you.
At this point, you do something like this, and then you get a combo. But now, you block a low get-up kick, you're going to be able to get a full wall bounce combo. And that goes for basically any low. So, you know, pretty good. Your cam is covering the input. Oh, okay, my bad. Let me turn the inputs off. Oh, this one, command history. Nice. Hey, is that better? Perfect. Alright. So, oh yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so you block a low at the wall, now you get a wall bounce punish. How many characters have a wall bounce punish? Well, as of right now, not many, but maybe it's common in Season 3, because I did see Jin having a 14 frame. So, that's pretty sweet. Wall bounce punish. From crouch, of course. Another buff. Let's see what's the rest of this move. It got nerfed on block. That's not that big of a change. It was minus 12, now it's minus 13. For standing, whatever. I think that's not that big of a deal. I would give that trade any day. You wanna make it 13? Sure, you're on. It's a deal. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. Sure, fine by me. Next caller. While standing 1+2, change the frame advantage when blocked from minus 15 to 14. Used to be minus 15, now minus 14. That's no big deal. They reduced the pushback on it. That's really like, okay, it's more punishable than it used to be in some ways, but not in others, right? It's minus 14 instead of 15, but they're going to be closer, so there are more moves available to punish with. Fair enough. The important thing is that at the wall, this move is going to recover 1 frame faster on hit. So, I'm hoping what that means is, off of this combo, you're going to be able to have better Okazumi. Currently, the wake-ups off that combo are pretty shitty, because it takes so long for you to recover off the shoulder. Cut! Hey, what do you guys think overall? You think that it, do you think that he got buffed? He did, right? If we were gonna give him a buff score, he got buffed. For sure. No question.
Thank you.
I mean, a buff score is just like yes or no. There is no score. The score is yes or it's a pass or fail. You guys know all about the second result. So, I would say Sergei Dragunov got buffed in Season 3, assuming these patch notes we just looked at are, you know, real. The first set I was looking at was incorrect. Now, the question is, what character is next? First, I'm going to have to find that character, then you guys are going to have to tell me if the patch notes are correct or not. So I'm looking at all these character selections in the chat room, and it is just adorable. It reminds me of, you know how when you're at an event and someone on stage will be like, hey, who wants a t-shirt? And it's like just some trash t-shirt, and then the people in the crowd start just frothing at the mouth and like jumping all over each other to get this sorry trash of a t-shirt. And you're thinking to yourself, like, man, is this shit, are they gonna get food or rations or water or something? This is how I feel when I'm looking at you guys.
Thank you.
I'm not even reading your suggestions. But keep them coming. So what do you guys think? Who's next?